Hi, I'm Mark.
I'm Rox.
We're LadBaby.
This is our podcast, Live, Laugh, Love, the podcast.
Hey!
Yay, we're back.
Here we go.
Here's the dancing moment.
The dancing is happening. It's real.
Come on, Mark.
I'm not dancing.
Join in.
No. No. There's no.
Come on.
I'm not doing it.
Good morning, good evening, and good night. Wherever you're listening.
It's turned into local radio there for a minute.
Oh, well. Right, I think I'm done.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
We are back.
We're back. It's back. Wow. What an amazing response to everyone on YouTube and on listening in my ears.
On the listening
Hello.
devices. Hello, everyone. Genuinely, thank you so much for joining us again for Live, Laugh, Love, the podcast. Response again, so amazing. Thank you for everyone that's given it a review. And if you haven't given it a review, go and give it a review.
Exactly. And also for everyone who is messaging us with suggestions of where you want us to go, what you want us to talk about, and even just generally like how it's helping you get through a week. Thank you. It's incredible. It always helps us make these podcasts easier when we've got something to chat about.
All the feedback is amazing. Even all the people that have messaged saying they're laughing in their car listening to Mrs. Sledgehammer. That's the last time I'm going to speak about Sledgehammer ever again on this podcast. Ever again. That conversation is dead for the rest of time. Shut up. So thank you so much. We've got all the favourite features coming up today. We've got Dilemma, Date Night Diaries, Confessions of a Lifetime, Living with a
Savannah.
And Would You Rather.
Would you rather?
Would you rather?
I'd rather.
I've had so many Would You Rathers in the email.
Good.
Like,
this is what we need.
Just remember, guys, keep it above board to a degree.
No,
to a degree.
Don't.
Take it low, but not low.
Not low.
Not low. Take it low. Haha.
Shorty got low, not low. All right.
But one of the questions I had in this week was actually quite a few, but a lot of people was wanting us to talk about parenting. Okay. I
mean, this is why we're here.
This is why we're here.
Yeah.
And loads of people was asking questions about parenting in my DMs, and I said, like, what is it you want us to talk more about on the show? And a reoccurring thing was like moments from parenthood that have stood out.
Fine.
Okay.
I mean, I could list a million.
Not you as an adult. I mean, as a parent. You've had quite a few moments as an adult, Roxanne.
You mean in my parenting career?
I mean, in your parenting lifetime, is there some standout moments, in particular embarrassing moments?
Oh, okay. We've gone there. I was going to say good or bad. I mean, because there's some epic ones. Right, fine.
Right, so I want you to tell everyone your worst moment as a parent, and I'll tell mine. And I think this is great because so many people... Well, I mean, I've got a friend that's he's just about to have a baby, right? He's a few weeks away. And he said, have you got any advice? Got any advice for like what it's going to be like? You've got 2 kids.
No, I can advise you for that.
I'm like, yeah, I'll give you some advice. It's going to be hell.
No!
Prepare for the worst.
Mark!
Prepare for the frigging worst. What have you done? You've ruined your life.
No, it's not.
You're never going to go out again.
Says the man who's like, oh, my baby boys. You love it.
Yes, I cried at sports day. And I'm open about crying at sports day. Yes, one of the children did come first in a skipping race.
Yeah, which we weren't allowed to shout at. But you're going, go on, son, across the field.
Competitiveness is... something that should be encouraged.
I mean, yeah, I was even shouting.
Even though that I don't think skipping is an official race. The fact that he won skipping is something I cried about.
Because his mother taught him how to skip like a legend. Do you know what I mean?
You can't skip.
What? I can skip.
I will happily outskip you anytime you want.
Yeah, only because you've got like 20-foot legs.
Don't even give me the length thing. I'll give you the length thing.
I'm the pro skipper.
No, you're not. No, you are not.
I always wake up with a skip in my step.
Makes no sense.
We should do that skipping challenge.
I'll challenge you to a skip off anytime.
Done.
Right?
Shake on it. I'm skipping with you this week because I am better at skipping than you.
Anyway, despite all that, parenthood is hard work. It's amazing, but it's hard work. But have you got an embarrassing story? Like,
you asked me this, and I had to think about which one I wanted to pinpoint.
Okay.
But there is one that is
so
horrendous.
I don't want us to tell the same story.
Fine.
So the one that I've got involves, in my opinion, me becoming close to being arrested.
Right.
Maybe more. Maybe worse. What's worse than being arrested?
Mine's not that. Mine involves probably the worst cuddle I've ever had.
Wow.
The worst.
That isn't for me.
Not from you.
Oh, wow. Okay, great. We've definitely not got the same story then.
Okay,
you go first.
So this is probably the worst cuddle I've ever had. So we were on holiday. The kids were a bit younger. I'm not going to say which one it was just because they'll hate me in 10 years. But basically,
oh my God,
they were in the pool, swimming, whatever. And one of my sons gets out and goes, I need to go to the toilet. And I was like,
right.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Do I know this? I don't know this story.
Yeah.
For everyone that's listening and not watching, Rox just gave me the most horrified eyes I've ever seen in my life.
No, my kids are pool trained. They don't, they're
pool
trained, they're toilet trained, they swim, they're whatever. He gets out and goes, I need to go to the toilet. And I'm like, the immediacy is there. I'm like, fine, I get it. I'm up. Toilet, let's go.
Okay.
I scoop him up because I think it's easier. We're a little far away from the toilet. I'm like, I'll nip him round. Say to you, just taking him to the toilet.
Right.
I'm like, sure. You're on the lounger, eyes on the second son. Okay.
Right.
I cuddling him, walking round the pool. All the
oh my God! I know the story. I missed this happening.
You were doing your duty, and that's fine.
I am so devastated.
I can't live this down.
I didn't witness this. You need to give context to the fact that we was on holiday and one of the children had a bit of a dodgy stomach.
Yeah, but it was fine at that time. Like, he'd said he felt better. So
Yeah.
I was like,
And look,
fine.
We're abroad. We're abroad.
Too much pool water can do that to anyone.
Yeah,
right?
or, the buffet might be, too much ice cream and chips.
Buffeting. Yeah.
It upsets your stomach, upsets my stomach, Rox. This is totally fine.
Yeah, but this is not a fine story, right? Because I'm...
You're walking, holding him. Yeah.
Walking my son, right? Sort of hot stepping a little bit because I can hear he needs to go to the toilet. Hot step into the toilet. I'm walking around. I'm in a sarong and a bikini, whatever. And all of a sudden, I just feel it go. Right? He poos in his trousers in my cuddle.
His trunks.
In his trunks. He poos in his trunks while I'm cuddling him. God bless his soul. He's the poor boy, right?
No.
But I go into immediate stealth mum mode.
Sorry, where was this? This is still, because I wasn't there.
Round the pool.
This is poolside.
Poolside. And I'm talking 2 inches away from every lounger of a person who's watching their kid.
You're walking along the front of the pool.
Yeah, I'm round the edge. Okay.
And he's filled his straw.
This is full pool as well. Like, they've been out in the morning trying to get their sun lounger, okay? So I go into stealth mum mode. I lock my arms around my son's legs like a snake.
Bowen constricting.
Bowen
constricting the legs.
So the poo doesn't go anywhere. Okay, I don't know if it's a runner, if it's a solid. I don't know what's going on. All I know is I can smell it, and I'm not near the toilet yet. And it's warm.
Oh, no, that's detail we don't need to know.
Yeah.
So can I ask, you've heard this happen, so that's an explosive noise, right?
I'm like,
And what? So because you've got the bottom of his legs, you've just tightened them?
I've tightened them in. Like, when they wrap their legs round you, round your hips, I've locked it in.
Was there any seepage at this point?
No, there wasn't. I could just feel it and smell it, okay? And I don't know the scenario down there, so I'm like panicking because there's 50 million parents looking at me holding my son, lovely son, around the pool, okay? So I get a bit quicker and don't think about the fact... No running around the pool.
Oh.
Because it's slippy.
You've got to pay attention to those signs. No running by the pool.
I now understand the sign. Okay? No running, no kissing, no heavy petting. Right?
Right.
I slightly speed up and slip, arse over tit, fall back like I've fallen on a banana skin.
Yeah.
Fall in the air like, whoa! Like I can't keep in a fall, can I? I can't contain a sneeze.
You're allowed one, aren't you? You're allowed one.
And I'm like, oh, this is the worst scenario of my life. Not only have I got to make sure my son doesn't hurt himself, I've got to keep the constriction of the poo. Okay? So I slip back, take his fall because I don't want him to hurt himself, and then lock my arms in so the poo doesn't come out. I'm on the floor like a wet fish, smelling of poo, with my son laughing at me.
So just to clear up, I was not aware this was happening, okay? I'm still the other side of the pool with the other child.
In bliss.
I've got a little, I think I had one of those like iced frappuccinos going on. I had that going on. And I didn't know this was happening.
Oh, it's so bad. It horrors me now.
So
and I'm on the
you've
floor.
gone fully
back,
over.
Fully over.
You're laying on your back.
I'm laying on my back. My son's laughing his head off because he thinks just a real life Tom and Jerry has happened.
Right.
And I've fallen over. Right.
How do you move from this? Because are you still locked in?
To be honest, Mark, my feet are slippy. I don't know how I'm getting up. My son's laughing. The poo's warm.
Stop saying it's warm.
The smell is unbearable. I don't know where it is. I can't see over round because he's laughing at me in my face like, Mum, hey, hey. He thinks it's a fun game.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, this man just appears above me like a weightlifter, I would say.
Great.
Extends.
That's what you need. That's what you need, a weightlifter.
Yeah, where was you? I was shouting, Mark.
I was doing my great parenting duties, taking care of the other child. I didn't know you was whimpering in our child's poo poolside. So, this is the time, I'll be honest. There's very few times in life I can look at myself and go, I need a weightlifter. I feel like that would be one of them.
Well, yeah.
That's the time I need it.
I was like, he extended his hand and I thought, I've got to unlock my arm from the grip. And do I have poo on my hand? But I've got to get up here without taking my son off me. Because if I take him off
it's going everywhere.
It might slip out.
Great.
So I just go in. I sort of contain his whole leg area
with one arm.
With one arm, and I just reach up and go, oh, thank you. And this man lifts me up, but obviously the waft of poo wafts towards him. And he's like, oh, are you all right, love? Like,
Northerner.
Yeah.
Sorry, Northerner to the rescue.
I'm like, silly me. Like, you know, that psycho laugh, like a psycho.
He think you've just let one rip.
I think he probably thought, oh, she's drunk round the pool. Oh, terrible mother. She slipped over with her son, pooed herself, and now she's going off, right? So I just stand up and go, thank you. And I do that. I go, I like do a crazy laugh.
Crazy witch laugh, right?
And run round him. And just, thank you, running off like, thank you, Miss Patterson, and run off trying to make sure that my son's, like, embarrassment doesn't happen. Mine's gone. I can't feel my back or my lower area because I've fallen on it. And I'm just running to the toilet. Honestly, I kid you not, it was the worst scenario of my life. And when I got back to the pool with him, I had to go into the room, change his trousers, make sure he was okay, gave him some drink. I said to him, look, you're not going in the pool for a while. You can sit outside. Like, just keep.
Let's stay away from the pool
fine.
for a little bit.
We'll go round the other way back to your father. All right, just don't ever talk to that man again. Right? And as I'm walking back round, I come to the pool lounge. You go, oh, you're right. You look a bit flustered.
Yeah, and I got the blame. That's what happened.
I went, where was you?
Where was you? And I was like,
time of
I was there. What do you mean? Where was me? Where was me for what? And she comes in. She like slams down on the sun lounger, and she goes, I needed you. I needed you. And where was you? I was like, what's happened? What's happened? You've returned? Everything's okay? And you went, you're not even going to mention I've got a different swimsuit on? I was like, have you? What do you mean, have I? Yes, I'm like, I didn't know you'd changed. I don't know. What's happening? And you went, one of the worst things that's ever happened to me, and you was nowhere. I got the blame.
My son was just laughing his head off. Like,
He loved it.
He felt better. So, and then I told you the story and you was just laughing your head
Incredible.
off. And then you made me point out the weightlifter.
Yeah.
And then all week you're like, oh, there's your mate, Rox.
There's your boyfriend.
There's your boyfriend. Not funny.
He was a good-looking guy.
He was a nice man.
Knight in
but
shining armour he
I
was.
couldn't look at him again because I just thought, oh no, he's going to say, oh God, there's that poo mum coming over.
There's the one that pooed herself poolside.
She smells weird, don't she? She don't smell like that online.
Well, if you are a weightlifter that helped my wife on a holiday,
sorry,
please get in touch. LadBabyPodcast@gmail.com.
Don't. I never actually. I said
Did you think my wife pooed herself? We would love to know. Did you indeed get poo on your hands from assisting my wife?
It didn't come out like that, but in my brain it was there. You know? You just know when it's there as a mother. I'll never live that down, and I've never told that story because I never wanted to, but there you go.
If you are going to be a new parent, the idea here is don't run round the pool with your child full of poo, okay?
Well, yeah, I mean, you can't. I understand now why the saying is poo happens and the S happens because that truly just does.
Well, I'll be honest. That is a fantastic story that I'm disappointed I wasn't there to actually live while it happened.
Yeah, but only because you could rip it out of me for the next 20 years.
But I think my story is worse.
Okay. What was this, the arrest thing?
This is to do with...
I don't know where this is going to go.
What's worse than being arrested?
Well,
I think this could have...
Yeah, as a parent, it's pretty poor.
Yeah, as a parent, right? So...
Are you being dramatic?
I'm not being dramatic. And you wasn't even there for all of it, so you can shut up, okay?
Well...
Coincidentally, it always happens on holiday. My scenario is also on holiday, okay?
Yeah, go on, I'm excited.
This was a few years ago as well. We was on holiday with the boys and we'd had a lovely walk. We'd all been for some food. We'd walked along the beach and we'd come to a little, is it called a promenade? I don't know what that is. I've said that word now and I don't know what that is.
A populated bit of area.
Fine.
On the beach.
We'd come to a promenade.
A promenade.
A promenade, eh? And there's like a few little shops and there's like a little arcade bit and all that. Anyway, we went into this arcade and one of the boys took a shine to a submarine. Now you know. Yeah? Now you know.
Oh, submarine gate.
Now you know.
Yes.
I've got goosebumps. I've got goosebumps thinking about this moment.
This is so bad.
Because this is
bad.
This is the worst moment I've ever had as a parent.
Yeah. Yeah,
okay?
That is your worst moment.
One of the kids took a shine to a submarine. Right?
It was a toy like ride-on
and
one.
Yeah, what it was, it's like one of those like big mechanical machines, right? So you pop a euro in, you climb in, gets a little seatbelt, and it makes a little noise, it flashes, and then it like has like a little electric arm. So it goes up, you know.
It does like a spin.
It does like a spin, it lifts up, it spins around, it goes like that,
makes
right?
noises. It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool, and you sit in it and you spin a little wheel, and it's, you know, you get what I mean. It's one of those.
They always get you on this. They're like, Dad, can
you go in that one?
Have you got a euro? Have you got a pound?
So one of the kids wanted to go on this submarine, right? So I was like, yeah, all right. I went in my pocket. I'd like, you know, €8 coins. So I'm like, boom. How's it go?
You get a bit of a break.
I'm going to let him have like 5 minutes on this. I'm going to go on my phone, let him chill. Rox has got the other kid, whatever, they're outside. So, boom, I'm looking at my phone. Comes to an end, he starts crying. So I'm like, don't worry, another euro. And it goes, bosh.
Slippy slope, my friend.
Slippy slope.
Slippy slope.
You know all about them with the poolside action.
Oh, right.
Right, €8 has gone in. €8 has gone in.
He mugged you right off.
He has had the best 8 minutes of his life, okay? Squealing, giggling, loving life, right?
This is so bad.
The euros are out, right? And can I say, this is popular. This is busy. This is a busy, built-up, arcade-style scenario we're talking, right? And we're in a foreign country, okay? So I go to get him off the submarine. He starts crying. And I don't mean crying, I mean like...
Tantrum
town, right? He like sandbags me. You know when they go like dead weight? Like completely dead weight as I'm picking him out, dead weight, like, going mad, right? I'm like, come on, let's go. I hate it when they have a tantrum, right, in public.
Mark
I can't
goes,
cope.
Rox.
I can't cope. I just need to get to Rox immediately and go, Rox, we're having a tantrum, help me, right? So Rox knows how to calm them down. I just escalate the problem, okay? So I'm like, it's okay, let's go. And I'm trying to bribe him with something else. I'm going, do you want ice cream? Do you want to go get some candy? Do you want to get some sweets? Do you want some crisps? Do you want anything? Shut up, right? So screaming, right? I get him to his feet. I'm going, come on, let's go, right? He then does something which I didn't see coming. And do let me know if this has happened to anyone else. He starts screaming, help me. At the top of his lungs. So he's now going, help me! Someone help me! Help me!
He's
Right.
like so clever and smart. He's outsmarted you.
He's screaming,
It's so bad.
crying, and shouting, help me, in a foreign country, right?
Not good.
Everyone in the arcade looks at me like I'm stealing him. And I mean everyone. I'm a 6'8" man, basically dragging a child that doesn't want to leave, and I'm going, shut up. And he's going, help me. I'm like, help me, daddy. I'm your daddy. I'm your daddy. I'm your daddy. This one particular bloke, he's standing there and he's eyeballing me, and I see him go to get his phone out of his pocket as though he's phoning the police. Right? I'm then looking for Rox, who's outside. I'm going, Rox, help. I'm now shouting for help. He's shouting for help. It was a traumatic moment, okay?
Help me. People are stopping you, like stopping.
And
like,
I mean like the arcade.
It's amazing. That
You know,
people...
like when you see in a Western film and the doors open and the whole place goes to a standstill. It was like that. The whole arcade was just looking at me as I'm dragging this child shouting, help me.
Your
right?
child.
My child, not another child, not a child I've stolen, not a child I'm trying to take anywhere or kidnap. My child that wants to go on a submarine for the 9th time. Okay?
All I hear is, Rox!
Rox comes.
Rox! I come running in
Rox
like
comes running in, like going,
like,
what's going on? I'm like, here you go, Mummy's here. Mummy's here with Daddy. Are you okay? Mummy and Daddy together are here.
I stopped the situation immediately. Stop that behaviour now. What are you doing? Right, both of you out of the arcade. Everyone stops. He laughs.
The minute Rox turns up, little sweet little angel, little sausage. Little angel just goes, sorry, Mummy. Grabs her hand.
Laughs at you.
Goes walking out while everyone is still immediately looking at me like I've tried to kidnap him. It was
the lowest point of your parent career, I would say.
So let me know if your child has ever tried to,
I mean, I taught him stranger danger.
I'm not a stranger, I'm his dad.
I know, but he's used it against you because of what he wanted.
Let me know.
It's a bit scary, but also very clever.
Let me know in the emails. LadBabyPodcast@gmail.com. Has your child ever tried to alert the authorities at your presence? Okay. Because
he didn't get his own way.
Because he didn't get to go on a submarine for the 9th time.
I mean, I'll be honest, I felt like calling the police sometimes when I want something and I ain't got it. Oh, I need this handbag. Help me. I might start doing that, actually. Can someone help me, please?
Yeah.
This man's causing a problem in my area.
It would work, honestly, if you're in like Selfridges looking at handbags and Rox starts crying and screaming, help me, I would get arrested.
Come to my attention.
Yeah, if you want to get your own back on a partner, if you really want to embarrass somebody, just scream, help me.
Kids are great these days, aren't they, Mark? I think that has got to be 2 highlights of our parent life. If you wanted an embarrassing moment, that has got to be up there. And yours is the top one, I would say.
So let me know, LadBabyPodcast@gmail.com. Let us know your embarrassing moments, or if there's any other moments that you would like me and Rox to discuss that might be as tragic.
I love talking about parenting. If you need any help with parenting, I don't know who'd ask us, but we are
I don't think
parents.
you should come to us, but if you
We've
want
got
to.
some drama we've got fun for you.
I tell you what, if you feel bad about being a parent, let us know and we'll make you feel better because we've done it worse.
We've done it all, toilet training, everything. Good, bad behaviour. We've tried. We failed and we're here still.
LadBabyPodcast
My kids
at
are all right.
gmail.com.
Yeah.
Right, are you ready for your first feature?
I am. Do you have a dilemma? Do you need some help in your life? Dial a dilemma.
Hey!
Right, have I got a dilemma for you?
If you've got a dilemma, guys, don't forget to send it in.
Right, someone has sent me in this. My boyfriend is a goofball. There is no way around it. We've been together only for 6 months, but without question, he's the funniest guy I've ever been around.
Oh,
Love that.
6 months, they know.
Oh.
They know. She knows that he's perfect for her.
Yeah, I mean, I got with a funny guy after 6 months and,
Change your
really worked
life.
out for me.
Change your life. Roxanne, change your life.
Changed my life
Thank
for
you.
the better, Mark.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Help me. We have not slept together, but he has been staying over.
Sorry, 6 months? They've not slept together?
Yeah, well,
6 months?
excuse me. Don't put your expectations on other people. We have
I was saying, why would he? I'd go for at least a year.
He has been staying over for a few nights a week. He stays over mine since my place is much closer to his work.
Sorry, he's staying over and you're not sleeping together?
No, they might not be. Well, some people don't do that until they get married, love. That's just life. I woke up this morning and he was already up. It's my standard thing to check my cat's litter box on Thursday morning.
Right. So she's woken up, he's up already,
Yeah.
okay.
This morning there was a huge poop.
Look at it.
I'd seen something years ago about Brad Pitt doing this in one of his friends, so I thought it wasn't the cat. Sorry, what? Brad Pitt
Pitt's
pooped in someone's cat litter?
What? When? Why? Where have I missed this
This is
on
for real.
the Daily Mail?
I wasn't amused and made him clean it up. He realised his prank had bombed badly and apologised profusely. She's got with a funny guy. They've only been together
He's pooed in the cat litter
for
tray.
6 months and he's done a prank and pooed in a cat litter. Not the time, my friend. Not the time. I told him I just needed him to leave and let me think. But he did without objection, though I could tell he was scared about my thought process on this. Well, yeah.
I think this is a great prank.
Even after how many years we've been together, if you pooed in a cat litter tray, I'd question your mind. I really would.
Did he use paper or was it a clean drop?
You think this is funny?
I think this is hilarious.
I really like him, but I don't know if I can get over the fact that he actually squatted over and placed a place in my house that wasn't a toilet and let a poo come out. Well, I think I agree with that. I just don't know what to think of him, so I'm asking here, what should I do?
Right. Sorry.
I would drop him. I would dump him straight away. Dump on him. Dump him. Mate, what? You letting this man come into your house? You're not really that together. And he's pooed in it. I mean, he's not right. You're a pranker, right? But I don't think you would have done that after 6 months.
To be honest, it's not something I've ever thought of. I think that is funny.
I can't get over Brad Pitt, did it? What?
Cats poos a little, aren't they? Little logs.
A human turd, you could
Seeing
tell.
a human poo in a cat litter tray, I think would be funny. But I think the smell of a human poo would be so bad compared to a cat.
Okay, but as a lifelong joke, being with someone or best mate for years,
right.
Sure. But they're not at that point of pranking.
Well, she's not even sleeping
Trust
with him
me,
yet.
I'm married to a pranker, and I know there is a time and a place for every prank.
Right.
If you had pooed in a cat litter tray after 6 months when we'd not been that close, I'd be like, you're a weirdo, get out my house.
We had been that close, though, do you know what I mean?
Oh, shut up. You are so annoying. But do you think that's acceptable? I don't. Does anyone else? Am I being a bit stern?
We don't have a cat, right?
No.
We don't, right?
I love animals, but yeah.
If tomorrow you woke up
and there was your turd in our cat litter tray.
Well, we don't have a cat, but I don't know, in a coffee cup in the bedroom. it'd be a little bit funny, wouldn't it? You'd be like,
No,
you would be a bit like, it is a bit
What,
funny.
if you pooed in my coffee cup?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. That's a lifetime ban
Of coffee.
from my bedroom, from everywhere. You'd be
I think it's funny. See the funny side.
That's not funny. It's
See
not,
the funny
no,
side.
You've got timing.
He's got too much-
Timing is crucial for funniness. It's not funny. They've not even been together. He's staying at her house.
That's
to
why
get
he's
to
got
work.
too much time on his hands. Give him something to do.
It's
Do you know
not
what I mean?
even, like, that's what you do to like your best mate or as a joke after years of friendship.
Right.
Do you think I'm out on this one?
So you think you should dump him?
Yeah, dilemma sorted, love. Get rid of the weirdo.
Why is he a weirdo? He's funny.
A man you've known for 6 months come in and had a turd in your kitchen, not in a toilet.
What?
That's not right. Is it?
What do you mean kitchen? It was in the bedroom, wasn't it?
Well, a cat litter. I don't know where you keep a cat litter tray.
I think it's funny.
No. I'm done. No way. If you've got a cat,
Is
has
there
anyone
anywhere-
done that to you?
Is there anywhere where it would be funny?
Sorry, I just can't get over the fact that she knew that immediately that it was him and
Well,
that Brad Pitt had done it. And what?
Rox,
I'm so confused.
you do know a human poo is quite significantly larger than a cat poo. So
Yeah, I
it'd be
get
it'd be
that.
quite an easy spot to go, that's not little Ginger's
Yeah, but
poo.
if I saw that, I'd be like, I'd get oh my God, I've befriended a psycho.
Because
there.
they've pooed in a cat litter tray, they're a psycho.
Yes. Yes.
They're not a psycho.
At what? Sorry,
Bants.
is that just
Bants.
like lad bants?
Yeah, bants.
No, not for
Bants.
me. You're out. Not even a strike. Get out of my area.
I
Get
told
out
you.
of my gaff. Get out of my house.
I've told you before, when I went to Magaluf on my first lad's
You
holiday,
did not poo.
no, but one of the rules of the hotel, like the only rule, was don't poo on anything. That was like the rule of the hotel.
What is with humans and pooing?
It's-
Like, I get it's natural, right?
Right.
But
Funny
it's
though, isn't it?
too much.
It would be funny.
But everything on here is poo. Like, the amount of messages I get about poo.
Yeah. Let us know if you have ever pooed into a cat litter tray, if your
As a
partner
joke.
has ever done it. If Rox,
You're trying to make it normal
right,
for me.
no,
and it's never going to be.
well,
What?
if
Here we
you
go.
had woken up middle of the night, you've gone to the toilet
Right.
and it's overflowing, like you open the lid and there's water to the top.
Wow.
It's to the brim, right?
I'd-
There's nothing you can do. You don't have a secondary toilet in the house.
No.
It's like 1 a.m.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
I'm opening up my bifolds. I'm going out and I'm having a little.
In the garden. You're going to go in the garden.
I'll go in a bush, yeah, like a fox.
Sorry.
I don't feel like
You
peeing
get-
in
no.
the house. It'll smell.
It's raining.
I'll
You're
take
not going
the
to go.
rain.
You're not going to go out with a little umbrella into
Yeah.
the garden at 1 a.m.
I'm not umbrella.
100%
I'm
you're
going
not.
straight. If I need the poo that bad, trust me, I've got poo stories. I am going straight to a bush. No one can see me. There's a leaf for a little, little.
You live in a flat.
I'm running down the stairs.
What? No, you haven't got.
No, I'm not pooing anywhere
You
in
live in a flat.
my pants. That's what, and then I'll throw them away. That's
You would
what-
rather poo yourself.
Yeah, I think so.
Cat litter trays are built for that purpose.
Not for humans.
No, but they're
They're
built for.
called cats.
Yeah, but they're built. It's a litter tray, isn't it? They're built for that purpose to be removal of
I
poo.
don't think I could do that as a person. I'm just
Let
not-
us know. I can't convince Rox.
I'm
I mean,
a prude. I'm sorry. I
if-
just couldn't.
if I woke up in the middle of the night and the toilet was full and it was raining outside and there was a little cat litter tray, I probably would. It's easier than
And
going
that's
outside.
why and how I know I've made bad life choices. All right. This is the
I probably would. I'm just saying. And that wouldn't even be a joke. That would just be convenience. I wouldn't even do it as a prank. I'd do it through laziness.
You're so in the head. I swear to God. I can't cope. No.
Let us know if you've got a dilemma.
I'm sorry for your cat litter loss, my friend.
Or if you've got a partner that does that once or even regularly, let us know. LadBabyPodcast at gmail.com. Right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your date night diaries. Bam, bam, bam.
Ooh, date night. We've had some good date nights, haven't we?
Yeah, some.
Reminiscing.
Some.
Oh, charming.
Date night, and thank you for all the date night stories. Keep them coming. Keep sending in your date nights. I love them. You ready for this one?
Am I ever ready for these? Never. Go on.
Dear Mark and Rox,
Oh, here we go.
I just want to say that I love the podcast. I'm so happy that you have brought it back. You make me laugh so much. Thank you for being amazing. Thank you. Thank you for listening, watching, or whatever you do. Thank you so much. Let me tell you about my date night disaster.
Oh.
I met this guy called John. We were texting for a few weeks and decided to meet up for a date at a local nature reserve near a lake. We've had one of these recently. It ended badly. And don't. You okay so far?
It's when the outside's involved. It kind of all inhibitions leave everyone. Go on.
We met there so I could bring my dog, as he can't be left alone.
Fair
right?
enough.
The dog,
I mean, yeah.
Dog's got,
Dog's your best friend.
lonely problems. It's got to go with you everywhere, right? We met up at noon and we're getting on really well. It was all getting on really well, including my dog Dexter, who adored my date.
Oh, that's nice.
Even Dexter likes your date.
Dexter loves the
Was
date.
it John?
It's a
Even
good sign.
Dexter loves you, right?
Dogs can tell good characters.
We had some champagne.
Ooh, in
And
the
some
outside.
and some strawberries.
Ooh, we're going in. She's got
This is a date, innit? Who takes champagne and strawberries on a dog walk,
to a
mate?
nature reserve.
Oh,
it's only one thing.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We then decided to go on a little romantic walk by the lake.
Ramble, as they say.
A romantic walk by the lake, which was lovely until my dog jumped into the lake
Oh, no.
whilst I was still holding him.
What?
She was basically holding it by the lead.
Oh,
Not holding it like a baby,
like I did. Go on.
holding the lead
Oh.
that pulled me in too. So Dexter has now jumped into a lake. She's got in with him.
Was it one of them leads round your stomach? I keep seeing people with them thinking, if that dog bolts, you're gone.
Thinking I was about to drown, my date, John, went into full survival mode.
Go on, John.
He jumped in straight after me to save me.
Oh, he's a keeper.
The only problem, as he went to jump, he slipped, breaking both the bones in his leg. Oh, God, John!
Oh, John.
John's gone in to save her and crippled himself. Right? John is now lying in pain, screaming, while I'm stuck in a freezing cold lake with my dog, who is now happily swimming around. The dog's loving life. The dog's having a swim. She's cold.
Oh, John, he's got a leg breaker.
John's got a double leg break.
What the muffin?
Thankfully,
No.
a group of people was then walking past and decided to pull me out to safety whilst calling John an ambulance. John's needed saving. John was taken immediately to hospital where he underwent emergency surgery on his leg and had to remain in hospital for 5 days while I was treated for pneumonia. Oh, my God.
Oh, good Lord.
This is a date.
This is tragedy.
You've ended up with pneumonia.
This is like
John's
one of
broke
them-
his leg.
You know that program 999. John and Linda were out walking. This is like one of them.
How do you have so many tragic things happen?
Oh, please tell me they're still together.
Roxanne,
What? Go on.
3 years later, we are now married
Ah!
and expecting a baby girl in September.
Oh! What a happy ending.
Do you have any baby suggestions?
Well, it's got to be something to do with, like, you've got to call her
River. Oh my God! It's got to be called River. Yes.
Call her River.
Please call her River.
River Phoenix or something cool, like River.
River. You've got to have a water-themed name. River.
I was going to say leg breaker, but that just sounds like
No.
a wrestler.
No.
River or
River.
lake.
Lake. Pool. No, I can't beat that. River. It's got to be.
What did John break? Femur.
Yeah, calf. Here comes calf.
Here comes little calf.
Please, honestly,
Oh,
please
I
call
love that.
your little
Is
girl
it a
River.
little girl? Call her River.
That's what it said, wasn't it? Little girl. We're having a little girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're expecting a baby girl in September. River is a beautiful name.
Or what was the nature reserve called?
Oh, yeah.
Whatever that's called.
David Attenborough's Nature Reserve.
You can't. You
Can't
could call her Dave, but
Yeah, might be a
it's up to
struggle.
you. Yeah. That's lovely, but I do feel for John. Poor John. That'd be something that happened to me.
That is definitely something that would happen to you, Rox. He's tried to be romantic.
I just love the dog swimming about like
The dog's
nothing
just
happened.
yeah. What happened to the dog? And pneumonia for the dog?
No,
The
dog will be fine.
Dog's
Dog's
fine. Got home, had a towel, absolutely fine. Well, thank you so much. That is literally one of the funniest date stories
Yeah.
I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Sending love to John and his leg, and also
good luck with your baby.
good luck to Baby River. That's what it is now called. There's no
Or
other name.
Lucky. Call her Lucky.
Lucky, but no, River Lucky. That is the name. If you have got a date night dilemma, a date night diary, that you want us to talk about, please let us know. LadBaby Podcast
At gmail.com.
.com. Confessions of a lifetime.
I feel like I'm nailing that scream.
I have got a lovely confession in this.
A lovely
A
one.
lovely confession in this week.
Lovely bad. Like you've got a bit of a smirk to you.
Yeah, it makes me feel a bit sick in my own mouth.
Oh.
But innocently, the person involved still is none the wiser to the tragedy that they was a part of.
Right, so someone might be listening and this could have been you.
Hello, Mark and Rox from the USA.
USA.
Thank you all the way in USA. I have a confession. I hope and pray the person in this story doesn't listen to your podcast.
We know full well this could be.
When my husband and I first met and got married, we were part of a performing arts group that travelled around the country,
Wow.
as we are both singers.
Oh,
Okay.
love that.
Our schedule was very busy, so we tried to cram our wedding and honeymoon into 1 week we had free before we left to go on tour. 1 week wedding, they've got to do the whole thing before they go on
In,
tour.
out, shake it all about. Got it.
We decided to book a cruise and save money. We drove 8 hours to the port, went on the cruise, then had to drive 14 hours north
Oh,
for a secondary wedding reception. So
Oh.
they've had a married, then they've got to go to a second one, right? It's a
Right.
long journey.
that is a long journey.
During this 14-hour travel,
Right.
we decided to pull over and have a little bit of sexy
Oh,
time.
they've got time to have a
Yeah,
break.
well, it's 14 hours. You've got to keep yourself entertained, haven't you? Hard shoulder action. Putting,
No, not a thing.
putting hard in the shoulder. Right.
Oh,
We realised that we didn't have any napkins or wipes
no, Mark, this is too much.
or anything to clean up after. Then I remembered that I had an emergency blanket in the back seat. I pulled it out, cleaned us up, and we kept driving. Had a bit of a moment. They've used a blanket to have a little clean up. They've continued. What can't you cope with?
Why do you want to tell people that?
It's not, I don't want to tell, it's not my story, is it? I've not been on a 14-hour drive for some sexy time, right? Once our second wedding reception was over, we had to leave right away and drive another 6 hours back home so we could be ready to leave on tour the next morning. We got home around 2 a.m. The bus left at 6 a.m. As you can imagine, we was exhausted.
I bet you were.
The next morning, we slept through our alarm and in a frantic panic rush out the door, we made it just in time to shove everything onto the bus, find our seats, where we immediately fell asleep.
Oh, no. Where is this even going?
Where is this going? They've been on a travel, they've been married, they've had some sexy time in the car, come home, they're now on the bus, ready to go on tour.
Where's the blanket?
5 minutes into sleeping, a Karen cast member came up and asked if she could borrow a blanket. Saying, "You have way too many blankets. Can I have one of these?"
Oh.
Too exhausted to even engage. Being half asleep, I nodded and went, "Yes, just grab one." 3 hours later, I wake up and glance towards the front of the bus.
No.
My heart dropped
Oh, my goodness.
and I let out a small gasp. I could see Karen was now sleeping with my emergency blanket wrapped around her head and face.
Karen's been wet blanketed. No.
Dirty wet blanketed.
Oh,
For some reason, it must have been grabbed in all our luggage as we were rushing out in the morning. I woke up my husband and pointed at the scene. We were mortified. We then proceeded to have a whispering argument.
I know.
Yeah.
No, me do it. Those sort of ones.
We then decided it had been too long to now wake her up. And what on earth would we even say?
Oh, by the way, sorry, Karen.
When we arrived at our first destination, I went over to her and said, "Hello, Karen. Can I have my blanket back now?" She rolled her eyes and said, "Absolutely not. I need this. I'll give it you back when the tour is over."
Oh, my. Well, she deserves that then.
Over the next 2 weeks, she used this blanket as a pillow.
No. Well,
when we got home, we asked her for it and she didn't give it back. She, in fact, took it home with her. I have never told her and I've never asked for it back since.
Oh, Karen.
But I have saw on Instagram recently that about a year ago, the blanket was in the background of one of her photos. Let's just say this was 7 years ago. 7 years!
Do you think she's washed up?
I really hope that she has washed the blanket in this time.
I've just blown. My mind is blown.
Rox is stuck.
Because I'm torn, right? Because she sounds like actually not a very nice woman, Karen. She doesn't sound very nice.
Honestly, the Rox's face
but
was
listen,
so good.
No, but so she deserves it. But then I'm like mortified by the fact that, it's a wet blanket. You know what I mean?
It probably wouldn't be wet by the next morning, though. It'd just be a bit crusty.
Well, karma, if you're going to be rude and disrespectful to people, things happen to you. Like, it wasn't their fault. They didn't do it on purpose. But she should have given that blanket back. That was their property.
It was their property.
It was their property.
It was your property. You should have asked that property back. I can't cope with that.
No, I mean, the story was a bit far, in general. I mean, I wouldn't have told anyone it.
Rox, it's a confession.
I know that.
It's confessions of a lifetime.
Oh, nah, not for me. Karen, if you're listening and you've got a special blanket and you used to be part of a musical department, I'm sorry to break this to you over your ears or eyes, but this is happening to you, Karen.
If you live in the USA, your name is Karen and you was once in a performing arts.
Was she called Karen? Or
is she a Karen or was she a Karen? If you've ever borrowed a blanket off of somebody, get in touch. Just get in touch.
I mean, this is why. I mean, I never really go near anyone else's blankets. Keep to your own blanket, the moral of this story, eh?
So good. Yeah.
Keep to your own blankets. This is a life lesson we've all hit here.
Don't share blankets is the takeaway from this moment.
Yeah.
If you have got a confession that is worse than that, Roxanne especially would like to hear it.
No, I'll pass.
LadBabyPodcast@gmail.com.
Don't need to know.
What sort of confessions would you like to hear about them, Roxanne?
Oh, something fluffy and happiness. I don't know if that's...
Rox would like to hear about your fluffiness.
No!
And if you've got something fluffy...
No, don't tell me a fluffy... Please don't send any fluff. I'm telling you now.
Anything fluffy that you would like to confess
I can't cope.
to having an incident with, that's what Rox is really after this week. Yeah?
If you think about it, Mark, blankets, a lot can happen with blankets. You know, you have sick blankets, you have when you're ill, you know, like blankets take quite, a personal thing.
Quite a moment.
Actually, I'm going to avoid a lot of blankets. I feel like that should...
But the thing is, though, Rox,
normally, I love a blanket.
Yeah. You know where you love a
staying
blanket?
away from
You know
it.
where you love a blanket?
Where?
When we ever go to like a restaurant or somewhere outside.
Cold.
You know, when if we're on holiday, if we go to a restaurant in the summer and it's starting to get a bit cold, Rox bloody loves it.
Little blanket.
She gets her hand in the air, waiter comes over, she goes,
"Oh, have you got a blanket?"
"Excuse me, I don't suppose you got a blanket."
Now,
right?
I'm going to take the cold.
Do you know what they do? What? They go away, no one else has got a blanket, and they return with a blanket, which no one questions where it's from. And Rox goes, "Thanks." And then she wafts it open, She pulls it up under her chin and goes, like a little pug.
You have just ruined blankets.
And she goes, it's so warm. And I go, can I have some? She goes, no. And then she like tucks it under herself, under all her shorts, like a little
Karen.
like a little Karen. A snuggled Karen.
A smug Karen.
A smug, snuggled Karen with the only blanket in the restaurant. And she goes, this one's for me.
Never again.
Now.
I'm just going to take a cardigan like everyone else.
Now, next time you're under a little blanket, I'm just going to go, where is that blanket
Do
been?
you know what? I'm just going to buy my own blanket. Take it away in my handbag. I've got my own sanitised blanket. All right? Or I'm going to get the spray. Sanitised spray, everything.
Fantastic.
I'm going to become one of them psychos. Spray.
Yeah.
I'm going to take my own cleaning kit away.
If you think that's what happens to like blankets, what do you think happens to hotel towels?
No, just stop.
Hotel towels.
Shush.
Beach towels. You love a beach
And
towel.
that's the end of that segment. Thank you very much. Carry on. I'll take my own towels anyway. So,
What are we doing?
what is going on?
What is that? That was the wrong thing. That was totally the wrong thing.
The towel phased him.
Yeah, that was One Line Wonders. That was season 1, wasn't it? I pressed the wrong button. This is Living with a Savannah.
Oi, oi.
Oi, oi.
How you doing?
Happy bears.
Oh, I've got a nice blanket in my bag.
Pie and mash. Want a bit of pie and mash? Bit of liquor on it. Oi, oi.
Oh, I know pie and mash forever.
Gross, the pie and mash you eat.
You've never had a proper pie and
I
mash.
wouldn't want it.
You can't.
This isn't even what we're meant to be talking about.
You can't even bad chat proper
You know
cockney
what?
pie and mash.
I'm going to override what I've got written down for this week to talk about pie and mash.
Let's do that then, shall we?
Okay.
Because you cannot badmouth pie, mash and liquor. You cannot.
I saw one of Rox's relatives recently on Facebook sharing a picture,
Legend.
little cockney he is, of him eating
Pie and mash.
pie mash and liquor.
Old school pie and mash, like proper South London pie and mash, right?
The mashed potato, right?
Scooped out with ice cream.
Looks watery.
No, it doesn't.
It looked gross.
Shut up.
It looked watery and runny.
I'm defending.
There was a pie that was like half an inch tall, like really flat it was, like a flat pie.
Don't even get me going on your northern
and then
pies.
there was like some like green slime that had been poured over it.
Gravy, parsley gravy or mint gravy.
And then he's there with his big face in it going, pie, mash and liquor, lovely.
Big face. All right, you don't have to slag him off. I'll tell you
big
now.
Big grinning face.
Yeah, because you can't even... have you had authentic pie and mash from an old school pie and mash shop? No.
I tried a few years ago. We walked past them. Do you want to get it from there? And you went, nah, I want buffet. It looks gross.
No, you've got to go to the proper ones.
Where's the proper one, Rox?
Proper London ones.
Proper London. Where is it in London?
Let's not chat about your northern pies. You go to football, right? And you go, can I have a pie? I go, yeah, he'll have a pie. And they go, what do you want, love? I go, he said a meat pie. And they go, and then I go, can I just ask what meat's in it? And they're like,
meat pie.
They go, it's a meat pie. And I'm like,
meat pie. It's a meat pie.
What
do you need to know? It's meat.
What meat is in the pie? Lamb? Beef? Chicken? Like what
steak.
meat?
You can eat steak. You know what it is?
Meat and veg, innit? I'm like,
meat and potato. Yeah, meat and potato.
Boss, can you just explain to me what the meat is? No one can identify the meat.
Why do you need to know? It's a meat pie.
Because I want to know what meat I'm eating.
Buy it, taste it, you'll know. You'll know it's steak.
No.
If it's a steak, it's going to be steak. Otherwise, it'd say chicken pie. Chicken pies, chicken and leek.
Dog chunks.
No, not dog.
Pedigree chunks of meat.
No.
I'm sorry, but you need to identify, like, could it be lamb and vegetable pie?
No.
Steak and vegetable pie.
Your pie and mash little Savin thing is rubbish.
You put chicken tikka in a pie. Are you all right?
Chicken bolti, chicken tikka, yeah.
What?
Right.
Doner kebab in a pie. Are you all right?
That's not a standard, is it? Like, I'll eat it, but it's not a standard, right? The problem we have with the little Savin way of doing it is your mash looks watery and gross.
No.
Your mash has got to be like thick potatoes, bit of butter, bit of milk, really mashed up
out of a smash can.
Only because you don't do me the real stuff.
No, well,
this is more of a question that you don't do it for me.
You can cook yourself mash.
I can't do proper mash. That's why I have to buy it out or buy. I don't have smash. I've never have smash.
No, but
if I want mash,
people like their standard are like powdered mash.
No, it's not the standard. Look, I don't want to show off here. I go M&S sometimes for my mash.
Oh, you posh boy. You've changed.
The best mash, it's called.
What?
I have that.
M&S
Right?
mash.
M&S mash, right?
I get it.
Thick, really like heavy, right? That's
They
what you want.
identify their pies in there. Steak pie.
Steak
lamb
pie, right? You want
chicken
a pie to
Not
be like,
meat.
you want it to be like 2 or 3 inch deep.
Sure.
You want it really crispy.
Sure.
And then you want beef gravy.
Yeah, but if you're eating, so the thing
With
is,
peas.
with southern pie mash, with Cockney pie mash, you're eating 2 pies, 2 lumps of mash.
Yeah, you're eating all that without I'm eating
You
it.
can't eat that level
Yes,
of
you can.
pieage. No, you can't.
You've got to commit.
No.
I will eat that.
It's too much.
I'll eat 3 scoops of mash. I'll eat 2 giant 3-inch pies. I'll have gravy so thick and like you can't see anything.
Bisto?
It's swimming.
Right.
Yeah. Beef bisto. Yeah.
The pie difference that we have and mash difference is incredible. And I don't think we'll ever agree on this. I can't.
Tell me where I need to go for this. You need to do some research.
I'll get the best pie and mash shop in London. If anyone is a pie and mash shop in London,
Reach out. Me and Rox will come.
I will come. And jelly deals, you ever had them?
What?
Jelly deals.
Oh, those like little. You won't eat them. Jog on. You won't eat
I'm
them.
more of a pie and mash girl.
Giving it the old Oliver Twist over here. You not give that a go.
But it is a tradition. It's like going to a proper fish and chip shop.
It's not. You get it wrong. It's not. It's the tradition. It's proper. No. Let us know. What is a proper pie and mash? Is it what the Londoners think a pie and mash? Oh, lovely bit of pie and mash. Give me liquor. No. It's thick potato, big old crusty pie, beef gravy.
Yeah,
That is the way.
I'm not talking about crusty pie. I'm talking about what's in the pie. You just like
Steak. Steak's your classic. Steak.
Yeah, but you just genericalise meat, like meat and
Yeah,
veg.
but what's in a meat? What's in your liquor pies?
What is in a meat pie?
What is in your pies? Though the southern pies.
Like it'd be like you can have like steak pie. You
yeah,
can
you
have
can
like,
have anything like you can in the
but
Midlands.
what is the meat pie here? Like what is it? When I say meat,
Steak. It's steak. I've told you that. It's
I don't
steak.
know if it is that. I
It
think you
is.
think that.
No, it's
It doesn't taste like it. It tastes like
mince.
old meat. I'll be honest.
No, it's not.
It tastes bad.
Right. The pie
I love
in
a
London.
pie.
The pie in London is wrong. We all can identify that as wrong, right?
What?
Why is
you
it?
are sweeping.
Why is it so thin?
Because that's tradition.
That doesn't make any sense. Why is it so thin? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but you use all puff pastry, this short crust pastry.
No, that's used for no, different meal. Just no. What's this liquor?
Aberdeen Angus
Hold on, what's
steak pie from Scotland. Banging.
What's the liquor all about? What's this green juice you pour over it?
I think it's like parsley gravy, isn't it? It's like it's kind of gravy, but it's like you know like when you go to IKEA and it's not brown.
Yes, it is brown. Yes, it is brown in IKEA.
IKEA's not. It's grey.
It's not.
The gravy in IKEA is grey.
No, it's not. It's brown. It's like a toned down brown. Rox,
No.
your gravy should not be green. Can we agree
Why?
on that?
But you have like mint and things and stuff.
That's a different mint sauce. That's a different additive. You don't get gravy and mint in together. You put your gravy on and then you get a bit of mint sauce.
It's just
you put your mint
it's
sauce
just
on your peas.
it's just the way. It's just the way. I've got no
No,
answer.
it's not just
I've
the way.
not done my research.
No.
Because it's been a while since I've actually had it. But I love it.
Right, well, let us know.
It's like one of them, you know, like when you're younger and like a sweet or something and you're like, oh, that's my favourite flavour. And it's an iconic flavour. Like you can't match
So iconic.
a pie and mash Cockney
So
flavour. You can't.
So iconic and so traditional and so well loved by Roxanne. How many times have you had it in the 14 odd years we've been together?
North past Watford now, don't I?
No.
We don't go near pie mash shops.
We was in London about a week ago.
Yeah.
We
In
lived
the posh bit.
We lived in London for nearly 5 years together. You never went and had it.
Yeah, because you
'Cause
know
it's
that
gross.
it's too thin.
You've never been. You've never gone, oh, hey, me and
You've
my dad
got-
today.
Your
We're going to go
pie
there.
standards are...
No, shut up. You don't even like it.
Shut up.
Shut up.
You shut up.
You shut up. Your
getting in-
Cockney pies are gross. Your gravy's out of
can't
order.
even identify Northern pies. Northern pies.
Your gravy's out of
what are
order.
they?
Your gravy.
What's in your pie? What's in your pie? No one
Meat.
can. No one
Meat
can tell
pie.
me.
Meat. It's steak.
Meat is not a label, an identity. Oh, meat. That's like going, yeah, like, Oh, what flavour are them crisps?
Meat.
No, yeah, meat. What meat?
Steak.
Bacon, chicken, steak. What meat?
Right. You know when you go to like Domino's Pizza, what can you order?
A pizza.
Right?
Right.
What's one of the like flavours they do?
You don't order
The
a meat.
mighty meaty. You don't need to know what in it. You know what you're getting. You know you're getting meat on
This is what I'm saying. When
on
I
the
go
extreme.
when I
you know
go
you're
to
getting the
football-
mass meatage.
when I go to male areas of dominance, football, and you're like, would you like a pie? And I'm like,
Would you like a pie? That's what I said.
What flavour pie do they have? You go, meat pie.
I'm done with this.
You want a meat
I'm
pie?
done with this conversation.
I'm like, what's in the meat?
I'm done with this conversation. I'm so angry.
And they don't serve it with it. They serve it in a tin, in a foil.
Yes. What? And a fork?
You have to hold it like that. Like what?
Yeah.
You don't even get a box or a fork.
You get a fork. You get a fork.
Like,
You don't even need a fork. No one even takes a fork.
who eats a pie from the tin?
Everyone. Who doesn't?
I don't know that they.
You're the sort of person who cuts up a burger, so shut your face. Okay? You literally cut a burger in half and eat it.
I do.
Yeah. Just shut up. You eat a pizza with a knife and fork. Just shut up. Okay? You got no grounds on this. Your opinion here is worth nothing. Okay? I'm moving on because I'm angry.
I mean, I've got no answer to the fact I eat
Would you rather? Would you rather?
it. Would you?
Yeah, would you rather? Yeah. No, I'd rather do. Right.
Come on.
Got me all wound up. I'll say what I had written down for next week.
You're the sort of person that eats a pizza.
With a knife and fork. You're one of them. You're one of them, Rox, okay? I didn't want to out you and embarrass you, but I have done now, okay?
It's not embarrassing.
It is
If
embarrassing.
anything, it's hygienic.
It's not. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. It's fine. Get some sanitizer on the go.
I'm a clumsy person.
Well, does it
Naturally.
make no difference?
It does because it's the.
You'll
Anyway.
fork yourself in the face. Right.
This is hurting my
Right, we're going to do that
face
again. Come on. Would you rather?
Would you?
Would you rather? Yeah, hurry up. Would you rather? Yeah.
Would
right.
you stop?
Would you rather a horizontal bum or a vertical mouth? What would you rather, Rox? Okay.
Go.
Would you rather a horizontal bum or a vertical mouth?
A horizontal bum.
Yeah. Or a vertical mouth? What would you rather? They've put in brackets. This was sent in by one of you lot, so this isn't my sick mind. They've put, FYI, your bum would clap when you walked. Just as an FYI, just add it in.
Oh, that could be a nice positive.
So your
actually.
bum would do that as you walk, like a mouth.
Or my face would flap like that.
Or your mouth would open.
It's so
would open
distracting.
sideways.
That would be. I think that would be quite distracting.
Right.
I'm going to go with the bum clap. Just mainly because I'm always dancing.
Imagine the twerk.
Yeah, the twerk on that.
The natural clap.
And the song, just make it clap. Just make it clap.
Yeah,
I could do that dance. It would be like a cymbal on a drum, right?
Yeah, but when you were running, it'd sound
With
like
my bum,
it'd sound like a round of applause. If you were running,
mate.
somebody would be like,
Spurring myself on. I'd definitely go for the bum, horizontal bum.
I think the bum.
Although that could
I think the bum is probably the safer option because you can hide it and it's not going to distract away from your mouth
yeah.
on the daily. However, I do like the option. I feel like I could get more in my mouth.
Oh, that's funny. You eating?
I think I could get more in, and it'd make
Why that way?
yeah.
It would be the same size though, right?
But I think there's more width in my cheeks to make it wider. I'm restrained at the minute because it can't go any lower than my jaw.
Yeah, but you can only still swallow the amount you can swallow, Mark.
Yeah, but I get more in. Great. I can make more money from my mouth as well.
Praise do tell.
Well,
Praise do tell.
My mouth can definitely make more money than my arse. I'm just saying. Okay? No one's interested in my arse.
I disagree with me. My ass could make more money than my mouth.
High five. Right, we've sorted that out. There you go. Let us know. LadBabyPodcast@gmail.com. What would you rather, a horizontal bum or a vertical mouth? That's it.
What an ender.
What a way to end the show.
What a horizontal end.
What a horizontal. I need to go and lay horizontally now. Thank you so much.
Pie argument.
I'm going to eat a pie right now.
I actually want pie and mash now.
Let us know, ladbabypodcast@gmail.com. Please go and give us a review on wherever you're listening to this or watching this.
Yeah, and send in anything you want us to talk about. If there's anything you love, that you love us chatting and all that sort of stuff, we would love to hear what you want us to talk about. So we love you all. Thank you for being here. Thanks for taking the time to listen and have the best week.
Have the best week, everyone. See you all soon.
Bye.
Are you dancing again or?
With my horizontal bum.
She's putting her bum to the mic now.
That's what it would do if it clapped. You clap.
Are we actually doing this? If you What is our life? I'd just like to say, if you only listen to this on audio, don't watch it on video because that was terrible.
No, it wasn't.
I was clapping your bum like it was vertical, horizontal. I've lost now. Guys, I'm going. See you all later.
Goodbye, love you.
Bye.
Bye. What a guy you are. Oh, I enjoyed that.
I'm off.